I'm trying a new recipe today. This is a chicken cordon bleu pasta thing. um, it calls for a pound of pasta. I'm using penne. A cup of cooked cubed chicken. I just laid out two smallish chicken breasts. I just cubed them up and I'm going to fry them. If it's more chicken, I don't care. This is some ham I bought. Cubed cooked ham. Then I'm going to add into the chicken when the chicken gets about done just to heat the ham through. This is not in the recipe, but I'm adding it because I like them. These are baby Bella mushrooms. I'm going to slice up some of those, kind of fry them down when the chicken gets about halfway done. So eventually there'll be a skillet with these three things in it. And then you're going to have a cup and a half of milk, 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, some minced onion, 2 tablespoons of minced dried onion, 2 cups of Swiss cheese. It asks for panko, but I don't have panko breadcrumbs. All I have are these, so this is what I'm going to use. How much breadcrumbs does it have? A cup of breadcrumbs. And then a half a cup of butter melted. This is going to be the topping, and apparently you put this under the broiler. It doesn't say what temperature. So I'm just going to turn the broiler on, and I guess like when we do our preheat our oven, it always preheats to 350 if we don't choose. So I'm just going to let it the broiler go where it wants to go. I'm not a big broiler. I haven't used it too often. So here's where we're starting at. Now I'm going to do a little bit of prep. The lighting over the stove is atrocious. But in there, I have the chicken cooking with the mushrooms, a whole crap ton of mushrooms. I just put them all in there because they cook down and I love them. And then the water is on to boil. Once the chicken and the mushrooms cook down, I will add in the ham to warm up with it. So, I'll be back. Now in here I have the ham with the chicken and the mushrooms. And when the chicken and mushrooms are cooking, I put in a little bit of garlic from the fridge. Since it's so dark, I'm just going to snap a quick shot of the skillet now. My water is waiting to boil because I turned it off while I was doing that. Now I'm waiting for that to boil. Watched pot, you know. I'm going to film this under the light on the table. In a saucepan, you want to put... Oh, I dropped it. Okay. Your 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. A cup and a half of milk. And the 2 tablespoons of minced onion. And this is going to go, once my pasta is done and I drain that, I'm going to put this on that burner. Because once the pasta is done cooking, you drain it and throw it in with the chicken and mushrooms and stuff. So let me get my onions in here. I added the pasta, I drained it and added it to my chicken and stuff. And I have that sauce back here getting smooth. The milk, onions, and cream cheese. Now I gotta melt my butter. Now I'm gonna take this sauce and pour it into my stuff. I'm gonna take this over to the table, mix it up, because I gotta add Swiss cheese. Oh yeah, I have the broiler on 550. That's just kind of the main setting. Now I gotta go stir this up. So the broiler's on and getting hot. Dump in my 2 cups of Swiss cheese in here to mix in. And I have a sprayed pan I'm going to put this in. But I still have my breadcrumbs to do, so hang on. Now I get it all nice and flattened out in the pan, and I'm going to sprinkle the cup of breadcrumbs all over the top evenly. So I'll be back when I get that done. Okay, it's covered. I didn't quite use them all because it's like there was plenty. Now I'm going to drizzle butter. The 1/4 cup of butter, or 1/2 cup of butter. Was it a 1/2 cup? It is a 1/2 cup. Stick over the breadcrumbs. And now this is going into the broiler for about 5 minutes apparently. Well, I took it out of the broiler, although I didn't want this to burn and get black before this got done, so it's kind of uneven of some done. These, they feel a little firm, but that's what it is. I'm going to let it cool a little bit, and I'm going to take a bite. This is for my food prep, so the humper will not be here to try it, but I'll take a bite and see how it is. I might not do as much breadcrumbs if I make this again. Or might not even do breadcrumbs at all and just put it on bake and bake it in the oven just for a little bit. I don't know. New thing. You know how that goes. Okay, I want to take a bite and tell you how it is. It's pretty good. Of course, you can add salt, pepper, any other seasonings you might think you like, but I like it. So if you give it a try, you tweak it, tell me what you do. Now, gotta peel me some turnips. I'm gonna cook some turnips because that's gonna be my vegetable I have with my pasta. I guess this video is gonna be a recipe and food prep all in one because food prep isn't gonna be all that much. But since I've already done that, now there's the turnips, about, I guess I did about 6 of them. I just chopped them up, covered them with water, and I'm gonna put them on to cook until they're tender. A lot of people don't like turnips. I'm a fan. So I was excited to get these at the farmer's market the other day. For this chicken pasta bake thing that I did, it is really good. I do like it. I read the comments on the website. I found the recipe. What is that on my face? Who knows? And there I saw people who said that they had sauteed onions with their chicken. Someone had put in a little cayenne pepper. Everybody kind of tweak it their own way. So I like mine. It's a thumbs up. Now I gotta wait for my turnips to cook, but I should make myself some dinner tonight. I think I'm gonna have a sandwich. I could have a dish of this and I'll still have plenty left. I don't know. Decisions. I got my containers all out, 5 of them in a row. I got all my turnips in there. They're really hot and steaming, so I'm going to put my pasta in and then let them sit here and cool before I put lids on them. Well, there they are. My next 5 meals. I'm not doing breakfasts this time, or lunches, brunches. I'm only doing 5 dinners because I have some turkey for sandwiches and raw vegetables and some soup. Although, hang on, let me turn you around and we'll talk. The next time I do breakfast, I'd like to make a quiche, but I've never really done quiche, and I would like to do one in a cake pan with no crust. Do any of you guys have any recipes that you could share with me? Please. And I also have lots of this pasta left too that Dad and I can eat on tonight. I could probably freeze some of these. I might fill a couple containers to freeze. I think I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea, Stacy. Okay, off to put some more in containers. I got all the rest of that pasta stuff into one container, which I'll just put in the freezer, and sometime I'll pop it out and thaw it out. And this would be plenty for me and Dad to have for dinner one night. In a distant land after I have these for 5 days. This might come out in like a month or so. So that worked out well. Future meal, current meals. Right there in that, right there's a hidey-ho. All right. See you guys.